Today on Play to Win, Super Bowl 54 is upon us. We'll take a look at all the angles on this matchup and tell you who holds the edge as the season comes to a close. That and more on the fastest 30 minutes in television, football's Play to Win.
Today's show is being brought to you by your Georgia Drive Chevy dealers, Chevrolet, find new roads. This is It Barbecue and Atlanta Peach Movers. Welcome to football's Play to Win with Falcons All-Pro defensive end Chuck Smith, Falcons All-Pro offensive tackle Bob Whitfield, Play to Win expert Jeffrey the Edge Schechter, player medical and injury reports with Dr. Sadiq Al-Amin, Falcons All-Pro wide receiver Terrence Mathis, and your host, Nikki Williams. Today's hometown team report is being brought to you by Montlick & Associates. Our attorneys know what it takes to win.
Good morning, Atlanta, and welcome in to Play to Win. Guys,
yes, sir.
It's the last show of the season. You guys balled out. Look at this. Dressed the nines right now. You look great.
This is the last show. We brought out our best today. You know what I mean?
You look good.
You did too.
I did my best. I think I'm coming in fourth right now. But regardless, I am here with our esteemed panel. We got Bob Whitfield, we got Terrence Mathis, and we have our man Chuck Smith as well.
Swami, though.
Yeah. The big game Swami.
Keep watching the show. I'm going to tell you who's going to win the game.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm only trusting any of Terrence's picks. Just saying. Let's get right into it. Let's talk a little bit of the Super Bowl. And guys, let me ask you a question. Is there any chance the 49ers can slow down the Chiefs?
Yeah. I mean, listen, they got a great they got the best pass rush in the National Football League. And to me, it starts on the edge with Nick Bosa. He's unbelievable. He's going to be the Rookie of the Year. But there are other guys on this line, on this defensive line, Solomon Thomas. I mean, they got some dudes.
They got some dudes in linebacker with Quan Alexander back. And then the secondary, established, can play well. I think they have a game plan now with fit to knock Kansas City around.
Well, and you look at this 49ers defense, they're only giving up 19 points a game. That's pretty good defense right there.
That's true. I mean, and the Chiefs have played pretty well, in addition. But how is Mahomes going to handle, you talk about how great he's played the past two seasons, over 300 yards passing in each game, 8 touchdown passes, no interceptions. How is he going to handle the nickel defense?
Well, I think it's a defining moment. I think what you get in San Francisco, they're going to play zone. So one of the things he's going to have to do is he's going to have to be patient, you know what I'm saying? Because the pass rush is going to come. But here's my biggest thing about what he's going to have to do. This is a defining moment, in my opinion. He's going to get his butt knocked to the ground. He's going to get hit. He's going to have to get back up. So it's going to be a little different. I don't think he's going to be able to run around, do all them things. I just think it's going to be defining because this is going to be a tough game. It's all physical stuff.
Definitely defined by the new running attack that we saw them exhibit. They can run the ball, and when they can hand the ball off and take some pressure off of Mahomes, it's better for Kansas City.
Something about this kid it seems like he don't know any better. He's just out there playing football, having fun, doing his thing, and whatever's thrown at him, the adversity that comes at him, he shakes it off and keeps going. I like this kid, man. It's like he just don't know any better.
It's like they drawing up the plays in the dirt.
And he's just playing sandlot football right now.
I mean, everyone knows about his arm. Then all of a sudden, the past 2 weeks, he apparently can run the football too, over 50 yards in each game.
Yeah, Chuck, he don't run the read option though.
He's not running a lot.
He runs it enough.
No, not a lot, but he's getting some good gains out of it though.
Yeah, he's getting some good gains.
Runs it enough to keep you honest.
Right. So this is a perfect question for you,
okay.
And I think it's the key to the game. Can the 49ers get pressure with just 4? Can they get pressure without having to blitz?
Yes, I really believe they can. They're the best pass rush in the game. Listen, they run games, meaning they run all kind of twists. I just think that Kansas City's offensive line, they've been solid, but they ain't seen nothing like this. They have not seen anyone like this, these 4 guys that can get after it.
Running the ball, pass rush with 4. 5 versus 4. I give the edge to Kansas City. They got a left tackle over there that's pretty good, and that pretty good left tackle can do some things. So I like it. 5 versus 4. Give the edge to Kansas City.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well, we'll have plenty of time to talk about it for the rest of the show as well. Coming up, it's time for the Dog Report with a Super Bowl twist. See how Georgia has left its mark in the Super Bowl lore next on football's Play to Win.
It's not what you say, it's what you do that matters most in life. At Montlick & Associates, giving clients aggressive legal help with personalized service is what matters most. It's what they do every day, but that's not all. They've been actively involved in the community for over 35 years, volunteering their time and making a difference through their award-winning public service programs. There's a real commitment here, and why this law firm has been recognized at some of the highest levels. So if you ever need help after an injury, remember, a Montlick attorney will evaluate your situation and explain all your options for free. And they will always treat you with kindness and respect. That's the Montlick promise.
Life is reliably unreliable, and your home is no exception. Whether it's got the chills, or it's hemp, the drips, or the zaps. Whatever the ailment, you need a reliable solution fast. That's where Reliable Heating and Air comes in. We're talking same-day service, all backed by the 100% satisfaction reliable guarantee. Go to reliableair.com today to schedule your same-day service.
This is the Chevy Silverado with the world's first invisible trailer.
Invisible trailer?
Hop in. Silverado offers an optional technology package with up to 15 different views, including one enhanced view that makes your trailer appear invisible.
Wow.
That's pretty sweet.
That's cool.
Where's the trailer though?
Get 0% financing for 72 months on all 2020 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, eligible GM card members get $1,000 in bonus earnings. That's on top of most other offers. Georgia drives Chevy. Find new roads.
Cash Pop is here!
Oh, the day has come. A brand new game is here, and we call it
Cash Pop! Just pick a number between 1 and 15! 20! No!
You could win 5 glorious times a day.
Hot! Cash Pop! Cash Pop! Cash Pop!
It's on your phone. It's in the store. And it's so easy, even this guy can play it. Pick a number and get winning.
Today's University of Georgia Report is being brought to you by Beaver Toyota. We're here to wow you.
Welcome back, y'all. And now it is time for the Dog Report, brought to you by Beaver Toyota. And guys, we're going to have a little twist this week on the Georgia Dog Report. We're going to talk a little bit about Super Bowl MVPs. Did you know? Not a stat, okay? Just a little trivia question for you. Georgia, it's their 19th straight Super Bowl. Well, they'll have at least one player in the game, longest in the SEC. If you look at the graphic here, we have the schools with the most overall Super Bowl MVPs. What jumps out to you?
There's no Tennessee. Didn't Peyton Manning get one?
He lost by like 40 in one.
Jamal Lewis.
That's 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but
They didn't make the 3.
They didn't make 3.
But I'll tell you what stands out really is Michigan at the top. It stands out because Tom Brady has what, 4 of them maybe? 3 of them, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's impressive too with Georgia and USC. Those are the only 2 teams on that list.
Georgia's MVPs.
Oh man, why'd you just put me on the spot here? Terrell Davis, Hines Ward, Jake Scott.
Jake Taylor.
Jake Taylor. That's a major league. No, but Georgia and USC, they're both schools that have had 3 separate individual winners. It's pretty impressive. So my question is this: if the Chiefs win, who's the MVP?
Mahomes. I mean, who else could it be? It's got to be Mahomes. Everybody's ready to crown Mahomes, all right? So let me just tell you this on the sleeper side. Watch out for the defense of Kansas City. And I'll tell you this, everybody, listen, it's scary right now because Mahomes is everything. I mean, that's all people are talking about. Mahomes. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, a little Mecole Hardman action.
I like Mecole Hardman.
I do too. That's right. So on the adverse side of that, if the 49ers win, who's the MVP?
The whole team. Because at the end of the day, it's been a whole team effort from the 49ers. You can't say one guy for 16 weeks have stood out and been that MVP or even in a sentence with any MVP of any other team. So I think it's a team effort.
Chuck will appreciate this. If 49ers win, he'll be a D lineman.
Yeah, exactly. I do appreciate that.
5 sacks.
D-line. Yeah. Listen, the over the under 5 sacks or more.
I said they're going to get less than 5.
I say under.
Watch this. San Fran's going to get 5 sacks. Watch that tell you.
Okay, so let me ask you a question real quick. If it's going to be a defensive struggle, as you're kind of predicting here, what secondary stands out the most?
San Fran.
No Tyrann Mathieu with KC?
I can see Tyrann Mathieu with Deebo Samuel's matchup right there.
Yeah. All right, well, coming up, we shift our focus to when the 49ers have the ball and break down what makes their rushing attack so special. Keep watching on football's Play to Win.
At Beaver Toyota, we have a vehicle for everyone. Hundreds of pre-owned and certified Toyotas. Plus, we carry Honda, Nissan, Ford, Chevy, and Kia. We have what you're looking for, even vehicles as low as $59.95. Looking for a new car? No problem. Take a look at our huge selection of Highlanders, Tacomas, and the all-new RAV4. Did I mention all these come with a lifetime warranty and oil changes? At Beaver Toyota, if we don't have it, they don't make it. Come check out the all-new Beaver Toyota coming.
Bojangles has 2 sausage biscuits for $3. 2 sausage biscuits for $3. 2 sausage biscuits for $3. Sorry to sound like a broken record, but when a deal is this good, all you need to do is say it over and over again. It's Bo time.
Yum. Chili, chili, chili. Chili dog yum. Hormel chili, pour on.
Hurry in tonight for Longhorn's legendary flavors. Our new limited-time blackened salmon with our smoky 18-ounce outlaw ribeye and our rich and savory Flo's filet. That's how steak is done. Longhorn Steakhouse. You can't fake steak.
Today's NFL Road to the Super Bowl is being brought to you by your Georgia Drive Chevy dealers. Find new roads.
All right, welcome back. And it is time for pretty much the whole show is this. It's the Road to the Super Bowl, brought to you by Georgia Drive Chevy. And we're going to break down some of the more integral parts of the game here. So when you talk about the 49ers defense, I know you're very high on them.
Yes.
Is it more of a players or a scheme for why they're having so much success?
Well, I think it's the players. I think the 49ers, when you draft like they did, they got, 4 first-rounders or something like that, 4 or 5 first-rounders. It's about drafting. It's about having the right kind of players. Now the scheme only works with these kind of players. So a 4-3 team that can rush the passer like this, you got to have guys that can rush. And they've done a heck of a job, when it comes to drafting.
So now, obviously, the offensive side of the ball with you guys. Same question, but for the run game. Is it more of a scheme or is it the players?
I think that scheme that they've been using, the outside zone, has been established in the NFL for a lot of years. So it's one of those things that his daddy did. It's one of the things that's been passed down father to son, and it works. It's the same scheme that pretty much dismantled us, and Terrell Davis got an MVP on. So it's a bona fide scheme, but you do need some great running backs to execute that scheme.
You have to draft players for your scheme. You can't just go out and draft the best player and say, oh, we got the best player in the draft and he doesn't fit the scheme. So you got to get a guy that fits the scheme that's going to make the scheme work.
So in Super Bowl 33, I was on the defense, and Terrell Davis, he won the MVP. They run all the offensive linemen one way, and he cuts back the other way. So it has a lot to do with movement, and you have to also have an offensive lineman that can move.
Offensive line that can move.
Yeah.
They always said that scheme requires a lighter offensive line because of the fact that you're running guys lateral and then you go vertical, and that's the one-step cut of that scheme. So it's one of the things that I played under that scheme, so I know it well, and it does work.
So I think we all kind of expect the Niners to run the football after what we've seen the past 2 weeks, but can Jimmy G win this game with his arm?
He may have to. He may have to, because they may play 8-9 in the box and run blitzes against this running attack, and so he may have to throw the football. Does he have capable receivers? Yes. He has Sanders, who's played in the Super Bowl with the Broncos. You got Deebo Samuels. You got some capable guys. You got one of the best tight ends in the game. Yes, they can throw the football, and they can win doing it.
But do you rely on Jimmy G?
No.
Do you want him to go out back there 40 times?
No, I don't think you want him to throw the ball 40 or 50 times in this game.
But I think also now, if you look at Kansas City the last couple of weeks, they've gotten better, right? Mm-hmm. So Chris Jones, they got Frank Clark, 2 guys at a Pro Bowl caliber, 2 guys that make a lot of money. I think they got an opportunity. This defense, I think they're going to be a lot better than people think.
And they shut down Derrick Henry last week. So, after the break, we see which schools are best represented in the Super Bowl, and some of the teams may surprise you. That's next on Football's Play to Win.
Today's show is being brought to you by Montlick & Associates. Our attorneys know what it takes to win. AT&T, more for your thing, that's our thing. And Beaver Toyota, we're here to wow you.
This is the Chevy Silverado with the world's first invisible trailer.
Invisible trailer?
Hop in. Silverado offers an optional technology package with up to 15 different views, including one enhanced view that makes your trailer appear invisible.
Wow. That's pretty sweet. That's cool.
Where's the trailer though?
Get 0% financing for 72 months on all 2020 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, eligible GM card members get $1,000 in bonus earnings. That's on top of most other offers. Georgia drives Chevy. Find new roads.
Smart speaker, play smooth jazz playlist. Smart speaker, play easy listening smooth jazz playlist.
Internet down.
Smart speaker,
Play easy listening, smooth jazz playlist.
Internet down.
Your home is only as smart as your internet. Get fast, reliable internet with AT&T Fiber, even during peak times. Get 300 megabits per second for $40 a month for a year. Limited availability may not be in your area. Call 1-877 only ATT.
This is it. Atlanta's best value is back. For a limited time, get 2 of your favorite dinners, 2 drinks, 2 desserts, all for just $29.
Southern favorites, we got you covered. For the seafood lover, we got you covered. Got a taste for our hickory smoked barbecue? We got you covered. With our 2 for $29 value, we have you covered. Order online for pickup or delivery at thisisitbbq.com.
We had a home warranty. And over the years, probably close to 80% of our problems came from heating and air situations. We had a major breakdown. So when we called the home warranty company, we had to come out of pocket $1,700. We came across Reliable. One of the technicians explained to us there was a program to help change over the units. They would maintain the units for the life of the unit. It was a no-brainer for us.
For your new Trend Comfort System, call Reliable Heating and Air today.
Today's SEC and ACC report is being brought to you by your Atlanta Nissan dealers.
Welcome back to Play to Win, and it is time for our SEC and ACC report. I, for one, am thankful that we don't have to talk in this segment about the Georgia offensive coordinator anymore. We're going to do something a little bit different here, and we're going to talk about which teams and which colleges actually have the most players represented in this year's Super Bowl. And this should come as no surprise, but LSU has won yet another title, I guess, with the most players in the Super Bowl.
Stand for that. There it is. Stanford, baby. I knew it.
Okay. So which teams stand out besides Tennessee? Which teams stand out the most to you here?
Kansas State.
Yeah, right?
Kansas State. Wow. Who are those players?
Even Iowa. Look at what Iowa's done. But I'm going to tell you this. Listen, Penn State's been a sleeper now when it comes to, because they haven't won no national titles. But Penn State putting a lot of guys out. But LSU, you go to LSU, you're going to get a chance to go to the league, man. They have so many guys coming out and going to the National Football League, and of course they'll be represented in the Super Bowl.
Well, I can say this: New Mexico was under there at 2.
There it is.
Urlacher and myself, so we were close.
Urlacher with the
Urlacher went to
And
New Mexico.
I think keeping it local here, the SEC and the ACC, they have the first and third most players from any conference too. So SEC win it again. Anyway, coming up, we are going to take a trip down memory lane with these guys, telling us about their favorite Super Bowl memories from their time in Miami almost 21 years ago today.
Yeah, it is.
So stay tuned for more on Play to Win.
Cash Pop is here!
Oh, the day has come. A brand new game is here, and we call it
Cash Pop! Just pick a number between 1 and 15! 20! No!
You could win 5 glorious times a day.
Hot!
Cash Pop!
Cash Pop!
Cash Pop!
It's on your phone. It's in the store. And it's so easy, even this guy can play. Pick a number and get winning.
At Beaver Toyota, we have a vehicle for everyone. Hundreds of pre-owned and certified Toyotas. Plus, we carry Honda, Nissan, Ford, Chevy, and Kia. We have what you're looking for, even vehicles as low as $59.95. Looking for a new car? No problem. Take a look at our huge selection of Highlanders, Tacomas, and the all-new RAV4. Did I mention all these come with a lifetime warranty and oil changes? At Beaver Toyota, if we don't have it, they don't make it. Come check out the all-new Beaver Toyota coming.
Montlick attorneys know injury law, and they know what it takes to win. If you've been injured, it pays to request a free consultation. Call 1-800-LAW-NEED or simply dial #WIN from your cell phone. That's pound 946.
Hurry in tonight for Longhorn's legendary flavors. Our new limited-time blackened salmon with our smoky 18-ounce outlaw ribeye and our rich and savory Flo's filet. That's how steak is done. Longhorn Steakhouse. You can't fake steak.
When it's cold outside, you need a comfort system designed to keep the temperature in your home just right.
You want a Trane True Comfort System from Reliable Heating and Air.
To install your new True Comfort System, call Reliable Heating and Air today.
And remember, it's hard to stop a train.
Today's Showdown of the Week is being brought to you by AT&T. More for your thing, that's our thing.
Welcome back in. Guys, we could talk about Kyle Shanahan, but I don't want to get angry right now. Okay, I don't need my blood pressure rising right now. So let's take a trip down memory lane and talk about y'all's experience, which is also in Miami for the Super Bowl, almost 21 years ago now. What was your favorite memory from the Super Bowl week?
I tell you, the favorite one was just the family coming down, because everybody came down, the kids came down, and just having them there for the experience. We were experiencing something new. They got to experience it with us. Everything was great until that game happened.
For me, it was being introduced before the game. You're walking through the tunnel and you can't see anything because they have another makeshift tunnel out there. So you're walking, and then all of a sudden they say your name from the University of New Mexico, and you hear nothing else. And it's just like, so I come out on all the flash bulbs, and you see you on a big screen, and then the ticker tape, and it's over.
I think my favorite memory is, it started, I guess, really in that first game against, versus the Niners, where we were going. I got a chance to play against Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and John Elway. Mm-hmm. So going out there in the coin toss, John Elway's there. I got my towel on. I'm mean mugging John Elway, trying to get under his skin. Yeah, I think it was just an unbelievable feeling, because on defense, we played against Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, Shannon Sharp, John Elway. So when you look at this team that they had, man, I was just really proud to play against one of the all-time great teams. Make some plays, not enough. So there were so many different things that you can think of, even like our fans. Right. Remember Centennial Lincoln Park?
Yeah, I mean, it was just the warm embrace that the city had for Atlanta. And I think what we tried to do was bring it back home. And I think the overwhelming side of Super Bowls crept in a little bit, because it was, a lot of flashing lights. Guys, those two teams that's there now, they got through this week. So now, you can hanker down and really get to football. Now the biggest thing was that it was a lot of media just around the game, and it was hard. I'm not saying hard, but football was thrown into that media circus.
Yeah. So don't change what you've been done all year. Don't do things outside the realm of who you are, and just go out there and play football, have fun doing it, and enjoy the moment.
So before we go to break, one word to describe the entire week for Super Bowl.
Fun.
As a player.
Fun.
Outstanding.
Tremendous. Yes.
Outstanding.
Well, that is pretty incredible.
Stressful too, though.
Yeah. I only said one word. Only one word, Chuck.
My bad.
When we come back, I'll talk about me winning second place in a spelling bee in 8th grade. But also, we will have some final thoughts, so stay with us on Play to Win.
Three words: liquid, white, gold. Dive into our queso today.
Athletes of all levels experience more wear and tear than most. Stop playing through the pain. Get the proper medical attention you need from Dr. Elamine and the staff at the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team includes specialists in many fields offering compassionate care and advanced treatments that will get you back in the game. From weekend warriors to athletes of all levels, we've got your back and shoulder and ankle and knee. Call today for an appointment or visit theshouldernation.com.
We've owned a few different houses through the years. Your company was absolutely the best. They were so professional. Everything they didn't get a mark on a wall or anything else. It was clean, it was friendly, and it was fun. And most of the time, moving is not fun. I'm going to give a great recommendation to Atlanta Peach Movers. It's always on time and it's always professional. There is no tree in Atlanta Peach Movers.
To schedule your move, call Atlanta Peach Movers today.
Oh my God. Try the new Buffalo Chicken Burrito at Moe's today.
Smart speaker, play smooth jazz playlist. Smart speaker, play easy listening smooth jazz playlist.
Internet down.
Smart speaker, play easy listening smooth jazz playlist.
Internet down.
Your home is only as smart as your internet. Get fast, reliable internet with AT&T Fiber, even during peak times. Get 300 megabits per second for $40 a month for a year. Limited availability may not be in your area. Call 1-877-ONLY-ATT.
Today's lightning round is being brought to you by Moe's Southwest Grill. Come in today.
All right, guys. Sadly, it is here. It's the last segment of the season. but arguably the most important segment of the season. We're going to pick the Super Bowl, and we're going to pick them right. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, pick them right.
Should we start with you?
Yeah, start with me.
Okay.
And I'm going to start with my folks. Universal Barbershop, my barber, Rich the Barber, says Kansas City. Calandra says Kansas City. My wife says Kansas City. My son says Kansas City. Both my sons say Kansas City. That's scary now.
Oh, God.
I'm going with Kansas City. Let me tell you why. The defense probably the best defense in this game is going to be Kansas City, not San Fran. Y'all take that to the
You
bank.
should have told us that in the other 28 minutes of the show.
Yeah, that's tricked.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna go with Kansas City, and this is what's gonna happen after this Kansas City game. Andy Reid retires and becomes president of the Chiefs.
Whoa, that's a hot take.
He's done.
I like that. Bob, what we got here?
Well, I would say Kansas City, but I don't want to be like these chumps. I'm going San Francisco. Let's go. San Francisco Bay Area, stand up. What's up? I'm going with Frisco. I like that team, and I like what they're going to do on defense, boasting them.
Yeah, listen, man, here's the deal with the Super Bowl.
I got them.
It's scary because so many people are going with Kansas City. Like my whole house, I'm just telling you, everybody I know is going with Kansas City.
You're just doing this so you have a place to rest your head.
I mean, there's a lot of people. And I'm going to tell you this. The power of Patrick Mahomes is not about Andy Reid. It's Patrick Mahomes got everybody believing that he can do anything. Really, that's what it is.
I mean, I'm not going to pick anyone that has anything to do with Kyle Shanahan. So I'm throwing that out there.
Nice little shot.
So Jeffrey is not here this week, but you are in charge of his pick. Very big moment.
And Jeffrey, tell me what he got. Jeffrey's looking at this game, San Francisco plus 1.5, and he is going 49ers.
All right, so I'm the tiebreaker here. Right? The analyst, how many stats should I throw out here?
No.
0 stats. Thank you, Terrence. 0 stats. I will say Kansas City's going to win. I think they cover the spread. I'm most excited about the prop bets. It's going to be a big day of gambling here for Uncle Chris. So, thank you very much for the picks, guys.
Uncle Chris.
There you go. We do want to say, before we wrap up here, we want to thank the great folks here at Chattahoochee Tech for hosting our production this season. The administration, the faculty, and the staff, especially Meredith Muse, Tom Logan, and Francis Carlson. Thanks to the dedicated students who crew the show each and every week. And thanks to our show creator, Phil Isaacs. Phil, appreciate you giving me a shot on here. And most importantly, thanks to our thousands of viewers for joining us each and every week. We could not do this without you. We leave you with a few light moments from this year and acknowledge our great crew. We'll see you next August. August 29th next year for football's Play to Win.
Today's show has been brought to you by Moe's Southwest Grill, the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute, and your Atlanta Nissan dealers.
Be sure to join us this week's on. This is the week. One take, Bobby. Let's go.
Start again. It didn't come out right.
Sorry, we got to do that again, guys.
I'm not doing it. I'm not. I'm just kidding, guys. We'll do it.
Join me, my crew, Bob, Chuck, Terrence, and Jeffrey on football's Play to Win this Saturday. This week on Play to Win, the Dogs Vidis. Nope. Rotten.
What you made it?
Energy here. Stand by, please.
Hi, I'm Jesse Tuggle. Be here to join my friends. I'm sorry, I started with.
We'll have that and all that and more on this weekend's football's Play to Win Fox 5.
Plus, the college football rankings.
That thing went so fast, dude. I don't even know how you even seen that.